But Holly went to India right before Christmas, and in there met a man who hosted these trips to India. And that man immediately heard our story and wanted to come alongside us and partner with us, and more than just giving, but connecting us to other people who may see our vision and want to share in the work that God's doing. Well, this man connected us to another person who's been donating to his ministry for years from Canada. And he sent an email out to me, and he actually forgot to link that man to this email. But today I got this man's address, and he just so happened to be off of work today. So I called this man and started talking to him. And the only thing that Brian, who's the guy who connected us, knew was that he was from Canada, and he was actively giving throughout his ministry, and that's about it. So I call him, and I ask him what's going on. How did you get connected with Brian? He shares that he had heard a radio message and started connecting to India that way. And um, eventually, I got to this point of like, well, you're from Canada. Where are you from? And he actually is from Chilliwack. And not only is he from Chilliwack, but his parents live on Fairfield Island, where we want to plant our church. And he has kids that are still there. And I just was completely taken back that this Holly wasn't supposed to be in India, and God put her there and put her in front of a man who was connected to his ministry, that was then connected to not only the city that we wanted to plant, but to the exact location where we wanted to live. Um, and I immediately got off the phone after hanging up with this guy and called Holly, and I said, I talked with the man that Brian was connecting us with. You'll never guess where he's from. And she goes, Chilliwack. And I said, yeah. And I said, now let me tell you where his parents live. Bet you'll never guess. And she just goes, no, just in disbelief. And I said, say it out. And she said Fairfield Island. I said, that's right. And he has kids there. And I said, I bet you Brian didn't know about it. And so I then, after I got off the phone with Holly, I called Brian, and sure enough, Brian had no idea that this man grew up in Chilliwack, that his parents lived on Fairfield Island. And again, like I said earlier in the video, I don't believe in coincidences. God has just continued to move these pieces around and put us in front of people to affirm our calling, to allow us to have peace about our finances, and to just continue to cast vision for what we could do in building community in the city, seeing the need, meeting the need, using our skills and gifts to go up there and serve and just be obedient people. And so, man, God is doing a whole lot. If you want to be a part of that, like I said, you can continue to pray for us. Your prayers have sustained us. We have been exhausted. We have been traveling almost every weekend this month. We still have a few trips left, but we're talking to people, trying to have video conferences. But pray, pray, pray for us. It's really sustained us. It's giving us hope. It's giving us energy. It's giving us peace. It's protecting us from attacks of doubt. It's protecting our marriage. It's building up our children. So please, please continue to pray for us. Also, if you pray about partnering with us, man, God is doing really cool things, and we think that there's more people that are going to be a part of it. And so we already have some ideas of what we could do for host groups, even individuals. Canada's a beautiful place. Maybe God's going to call you there someday, to serve right along with us, maybe short term, long term. But man, we're excited about what God's doing. There's going to be more updates to come, but continue to pray for us as we work through assessment. I still have to develop a plan to present to our catalysts, and then in turn our final assessment assessors. And then we got to sell our house. We got to finish raising our funds. We have to continue to develop our relationships with the connections up there. But man, get it on the ground floor. God is doing some amazing things. We need you. And again, thank you for taking time to watch